Welcome back to episode 4 of the Homi podcast.
Let's go.
We got some
We're
shit
back.
to talk about.
Yes.
Your host, Skitzo BloodLine, with my co-host.
Brooklyn Feliciano. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. What a fucking weekend. But first, you said you went to see Deadpool, huh?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah? I haven't seen
It's
it yet.
fucking awesome.
What would you rate it out of 10?
Probably like an 8 or 9.
8 or 9?
Yeah, funny.
Yeah.
Typical Deadpool.
It had its moments, huh?
Yeah, it was good.
Awesome, bro. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I want to go see it soon. I'm glad I checked the rating. I was about to go take my son, Junior, and then I went and looked at the rating. Oh shit.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. But hell yeah, man. Dude. And so I did the stats. We had what you would call a bad weekend, right? But
yeah, I was thinking that
60%.
Yeah.
We still hit 60%.
That's pretty good.
That's bad for us.
Yeah, that's bad. I felt like shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I did too, bro. All right, let's start from the bottom, right? I mean, Dumas did his thing. We knew that was golden. I was like, okay, this is a good start, right?
Yeah.
And then we get to fucking Bedoya. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Everybody and their mom had
lost that fight, man.
Yeah,
that was a bad loss for him.
That was terrible. That one was pretty shocking. But even then, I was like, okay, it happens. Beginning of the prelims, weird shit happens sometimes. But then, fucking Dudakova. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Dropped the bag, girl. I was so confident with that pick, bro.
Dude,
I was so confident.
Hughes, out of all people, bro, Hughes. I'm like,
we was talking shit about Hughes the whole time.
And I'm still gonna talk shit about Hughes.
Yeah, she's fucking garbage, and Dudakova is even more garbage for losing her.
Bro, all right, I forgot to play a little playlist while we do this. Can you hear it in your ear?
No, I heard it for a second, and then I
don't
hear you now. Well, yeah, I hear it a little bit. It's faint.
Okay. Hear it a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So, bro, oh my God. Hughes. Should we play the music you think in the background?
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, right? Yeah. We'll try it out on this episode. But it's not overpowering. You don't hear it too much on your side, right?
No.
Bro. And then let's see. Fight Night goes okay. Oh, and then fight goes the distance on Guram. Dude.
Yeah. But what's crazy is we did say that Guram was gonna win. So we reverted from our original money line because we saw this guy, all these submissions, and we're like, either he's gonna get knocked out or he's gonna get submitted. One or the other.
We should have went with our gut.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was pissed off at that it went the distance and that Guram won. I would rather the other guy win so we could say like we felt something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
no, we fucked up. We fucked up.
We fucked up there.
So at that point, see 1-0, 1-1, 1-2, 1. So at this point we're 1-3. Right? We scrapped the next fight. Thank God, because that fight was just it's just
boring.
Heavyweight, ugly.
But I knew that fight would go the distance too. Like that was just remember I said this is one of those fights that we scrap and we go have our break and they go the whole round, all the rounds, and just fucking boring ass fight.
And guess what happened? Boring ass heavyweight fight. We should have went with our gut. With our gut. You called that one to the T. And then we have a little saving grace, Fernandez.
Right, Fernandez.
Then we become 2-3.
Right.
I was like, all right, a little stride right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And do you have in the notes what originally was our pick that we was gonna go? I think over 1.5.
Yeah, it was over 1.5.
And then we switched it to Fernandez because we seen how much of a bum Muhammad Yaha was, and he gets knocked out in the first round. So
yeah.
Sometimes the switch works, and then sometimes it, it's just what it is.
Yeah. I was just like, it was a very fucking weird start to the card, bro. The weirdest start that I've seen in a while. It's fucking weird when Sam Hughes dominates a fight.
Yeah, that's bad.
You're in for a long night. And by the way, in the Middle East, it always happens. It's always, I forgot, put that in consideration. It's always weird, and the judging sucks. Dude, there was a split decision where one judge gave a 30-27 to one person, and then the other person, two other judges gave a 29-28. I'm like, how the fuck are they watching three different things?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and then, and then we get to the main card. Oh, no, sorry. I'm getting too excited. Manifield, which, thank God, was a hedge fight.
I think we said hedge it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we hedged that. We hedged either fighter winning or go the distance and not. Manifield, dude, how garbage do you have to be, bro?
Yeah, that guy looked like shit.
Bro, Manifield was actually, I thought he might have, like, okay, he might win this. He gets too excited, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too excited, and he's so athletic for no fucking reason.
Yeah, that was a bad loss for him too. It's a lot of bad losses for people, like just a bad loss. Ugly.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. A lot of bad losses for people. That's like, you know what? That's the best way to sum up this card. A lot of bad losses for people. It was just really like weird bad losses.
Yeah,
like that shouldn't have happened. Like there's at least 3 losses where they really should not have lost, especially the fashion that they did. Right? We're not talking split decisions, we're talking Manifield getting knocked out. You know what I mean? We're talking Hughes
dominating.
A fucking heavyweight fight, going the distance. You know what I mean? Just fucking shit like
weird
that.
Shit. Weird shit. And I guarantee you, I don't have those odds in front of me, but I guarantee you not going the distance was the favorite.
On which one?
On the heavyweight fight.
Oh, 100%. That's what I'm saying. We should have went with their instinct. Because I'm pretty sure with a minus 290 to not go the distance at least.
Right.
At least. And we should have bagged that one. Mistake. It's all good. But then we get to the
main card.
The thing is, we always dominate main card.
Right.
Always. There's one person that might fuck us over, but we dominate. I will say this, on the main card, we always have at least the 80%. Always. Out of 5 fights, 5 or 6 fights that happen, we will always have 80 to 85%.
Yeah.
Always. That one I will die on. Alvarez.
So Alvarez.
You know what I mean?
And then the 3rd round knockout he looked good. I'm not gonna lie. And that knee was devastating. I like him. I got my eye on him.
He's
I like
sick,
him.
right?
Yeah, he's nice, bro.
Yeah.
It's a tough division to be in though, lightweight.
Yeah.
But
it is, bro. That I think it's like what the light heavyweight division was at a point, right?
Right.
Where it's
stacked.
Just stacked. That's where all the dogs were, that's where all the dogs were. And that's what the lightweight division is now. It's very similar to that. And look at the lightweight division, even at its peak, bro. You have Conor, you have Dustin, you have Justin, you have Khabib, right? You have Eddie Alvarez, you have Michael Johnson, who's one of those gatekeepers. Barboza, Josh Emmett, right? You have, I mean, it's fucking killers row.
Was Nate Diaz in there?
Nate Diaz too. He fought 155 and sometimes 170, but mostly 155 for a while. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, what a fucking division.
Yeah.
I think even Pettis fought there at a point.
Pettis too. That's right. Bro. That was my guy, man. I like
Pettis.
I like Pettis a lot, bro. I like his style.
He's great, man.
Why? Let me ask you, why do you think he's not in the UFC?
He makes a lot of money betting now.
Does he?
I'm not saying that's the reason why, but look, bro, if you're making 50,000 plus a month betting, I'm not getting punched in the face.
Yeah.
What does he have to prove?
And then He was with PFL, I think, for a little bit, but
for a minute.
I don't think
I think just to stack some bread.
Yeah.
You know? But honestly, somebody like Pettis, bro, and honestly, I'll say this. I'm glad you asked that. This is the route that I wish Tony Ferguson took. And I love Tony. This is not to bash Tony. Right. But Pettis kind of, he went out on a shield in a way,
Right. Yeah.
From the UFC, right?
Mm-hmm. He still had some in him, but he went and got his bag.
Exactly. Even the fights why he lost, right? He still made it a dogfight, like when he fought Diaz.
Yeah,
remember?
That was a good fight.
Bro.
We was there for that.
We was there for that. That's what I'm saying. Remember, Pettis will not stop, bro. He made that into a dogfight.
Right.
You're not going to see a boring Pettis fight,
No.
And then I think he made a smart decision. Went to another league for a few fights, stacked some bread. He started getting into sports betting, and I think he even started like his own little smaller promotion.
Yeah, that's right.
In his hometown. So I like that ending, bro. I like that ending, bro. Go out on a show like GSP. GSP retired from the UFC as what? A champion.
Right.
Solid legacy, right? And then you look at people like, and these are people I love, but like BJ Penn, Anderson Silva.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
These legends, Tony Ferguson, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's sad to see, bro, because these are like, heroes to you growing up, and I don't know if it's the people around them. What do you think, man? Do you think it's the people around them? Or like there are people around them, or what makes them do that?
I think when you love something so much and that's all you've done for your whole life, it's so hard to let go. What comes next? What's next for my life? I think these guys think they're not getting paid like they should.
Yeah.
Some of them have to fight. They don't got the money.
That's actually a good point. That's a really good point. They have
it's sad, I think the UFC should have a structure. If you fight in the UFC for a certain amount of time, you should get some type of like bonus or something, where you get residuals or something for the fighters. They don't get nothing. So I think that'd be a good idea for the guys who put in the work, not just you're in the UFC for 10 years getting your ass kicked. No, I'm talking about legends that did the groundwork for the UFC. They need their fair share. They need it.
Yeah.
If anybody's going to get it, I think it's those guys.
Yeah. Some kind of pension plan.
Pension, something.
You're an officer or a fireman or something.
Maybe a stock in the company, something.
Yeah.
Something to where it's like you have guys like, oh, you know what? I could retire from this.
Yeah, I think that should be a yearly thing, Every year they add to your shit. You get bonuses on that based upon your performance, your followers, your engagements.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe people would go out more on their on their shield. And but I agree, man. I've always agreed with that there should be some kind of pension plan, because there's people who were there 5, 10, 15, 20 years and they're still fighting for money. Clearly it's for money because
Clay Guida. Look at Clay.
Yeah.
I
think it needs a pension.
Yeah, and the other dude, that Bobby Green beat, the guy's name, submission guy.
Yeah.
His name is escaping me.
Was it by knockout?
I think he submitted him, which was shocking for me, at least. He's a legend. He's got the most like finishes or fight time in UFC. Damn, it's gonna bother me. I gotta look it up.
Yeah, let me know. Another one, legend, my favorite, Donald Cerrone.
Oh yeah, he should have left way before. Jim Miller. Yeah, he's still a dog though. He's still a dog. I'm not saying nothing, but he's one of those guys that deserves.
Yeah, some kind of pension.
Yeah.
An exit. An exit. Man, I agree with that a lot. But hey, did you get a chance to see the Dern fight?
I caught glimpses of it. Yeah.
Exactly what I said before the fight? You said go the distance. I said Dern money line, and that was our favorite pick for that each. And I said, watch us come together on it.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
That was the first time that we separated from our picks, and they both hit.
Yeah.
Which shows, right? But which shows, yeah. Besides the Bilal one, but that shows how good we are at what we do.
Yep.
That even when we revert and go separate ways on a pick, and I have a different favorite than you, they both hit.
They both hit, and that's how it should be.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that one was pure domination. Fuck, this goes now we're circling full circle. Tony Ferguson submitted in the first round. Oh, it's heartbreaking to watch, bro.
It was heartbreaking. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, no, Tony. As soon as he got his back, I was like, no, Tony, not like that, Tony. And then he wasn't fighting the hands. I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
he wasn't doing nothing.
People are getting Tony's back now.
Yeah, man.
The fact that people are not scared to go to the ground with Tony
whatsoever.
It's different.
It shows where he's at. It's over.
It's sad. It fucks with me mentally.
But I'm not gonna lie. What made me love this guy even more is how he took one glove off. He was like 1 foot out the door, 1 foot. I still got work to do.
The most Tony Ferguson retirement.
I fucking love that. Yeah, I fucking love that. But there's got to come a point to where the fans will never let go. We're holding on to that Tony that we think that Tony, we're selfish. But Dana White has to make an executive decision and get this guy out the door. Let him go to PFL. Let him go to Bellator if he wants to do that. I'm sure he'll do well because those guys ain't on our level. Like, there's a few of them guys that could come up to the UFC, but it's very rare.
Okay. But they're not going to dominate.
They're not going to dominate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But that was heartbreaking. I even walked away. As soon as he tapped, I walked away. I didn't even see the part where he took the glove off. I just heard about it. And I'm just like, I had to walk away. It was so heartbreaking. I'm like, I can't believe this, bro.
This shit was sad, bro. It was sad. And, again, we're fans. We're selfish. And I'm grateful. I'm very grateful that we got to see Tony, Prime Tony.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's one of the best legacies I've ever seen.
Even on his way down, there were moments that I'm just like, yo, fucking Tony. The Oliveira fight, when Oliveira almost broke his arm, bro, and he's just sitting there like taking it like, but I'm not tapping. I'm like, that's fucking Tony, bro.
Anyone else's arm would have snapped.
Yeah.
Tony's made of rubber.
Yeah. Fucking amazing. But that was a hedge fight. I did call as a side bet, if you want to get fancy, any one of these guys for the submission.
Yep. I have it right here. Sprinkle on fight and by sub.
Submit,
So we knew what was going to happen one way or another. Tony's way of winning was by sub. Kies's route to winning was by sub.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we knew what was up.
He's fell off a cliff, though. His talent is not there. It's slow.
He looks lost.
I'm going to say where this drop off happened. It was that Justin Gaethje fight during COVID time. It broke my heart to see how slow he looked and how Justin just beat his ass. Like, it was bad. It was so bad.
I was to step in because Tony would not quit, and Justin wasn't going to submit him.
Yeah. I even remember Justin Gaethje telling the ref, like, yo, look at this dude, bro. Like, stop the fight. And he's like, all right, fuck it. Boom, boom, boom. Just started wailing on him.
That was heartbreaking.
Yeah, that was.
Moving on, because this is a little fucking depressing now.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened with Vera?
This fight pissed me off. I'm not going to lie. I was very angry. We all know Marlon Vera, he's a slow starter. He was a little too slow. Even the judges were saying, like, if you want to be a slow fighter, maybe take the second round off. Maybe go hard for the first round. Make sure you get that first round. Because I feel like people who win that first round, if they lose the second, they'll win the third. Like, they'll know that they need this round. Not if you're down one, now you need the next two. The pressure is heavier.
I think it's poor coaching too.
Yeah.
Because if I'm a coach, right, and we're on fucking UFC stage, which is like the Olympics for combat sports, right?
Right.
The top echelon. I'm not letting I'm not letting my fighter under no circumstance take breaks, take it slow, start slow, go out there and dog him to the best of your ability the moment the bell rings.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I think his coach should have stepped in and was from the jump, even before they got in the ring. The message should have been like, this guy's coming into your division. He thinks you're the easy way up to where he needs to go get a title. You need to show this guy that he doesn't belong here. He needs to go back down. I mean, Marlon Vera had the height, the reach, the weight. He had the experience of being in that division. He had all the signs pointing to him. I didn't understand why he was an underdog. He was a slight underdog,
but everyone and their fucking mom hammered that bet because it made sense.
The value was so good for plus 120. Excuse me. The value was so good.
It was phenomenal. How could you not bet on Chito Vera as any kind of plus money? You know what I mean? In any situation, he's always a good bet.
He lost the first, won the second, and then I think he lost the third. I wasn't mad at the fight. It was entertaining. It was good, but I'm just mad at the fact that Chito didn't put his foot on the gas from the start. He should have set the tone from the beginning of that fight, and he did not do that, and that's why he lost.
The moments he did, he was winning.
Yeah. The second round, he stepped it up. He was winning. It looked like this is what we saw, or this is what we thought was going to happen. Then the third round came, and he kind of was like on it for like the first half, and then he just blew it. He was getting caught. It sucked. It sucked to see, and it hurt the parlays, but it is what it is. It wasn't a fight I was mad at that Figueiredo won. I was like, he won.
No, he definitely won. I was just disappointed, like you said. I was like, dude, come on, Vera. Come on.
Yeah.
It's just especially because we know how good Vera is.
Right.
The problem with Vera, he's one of those fighters. We always say this about certain people like him. He could beat anybody, but he could lose to anybody.
Right. That's true.
You know?
I also think to go from fighting for the title to fighting a guy that's coming into your division, he should have been like, no, I'm going back to the title. Now you take a couple of steps back because now this guy leaped you. What's next for Marlon Vera? We don't know. But I'll tell you what, man, that was another bad loss. That was a bad loss.
Yeah.
He should have won that.
Facts. And you know what we should do Tuesdays? After they update the rankings and everything? That's when we should do our matchmaking segment.
Yeah. Based off maybe everybody's at and guys from the previous fight. Oh, this guy won. Who's next? What's next for him? What's next for the loser?
We'll still have our notes from the past weekend.
Yeah.
Tuesdays we'll do that. Cool. And then so Sundays kind of recap. Tuesdays after they switch I think it's just good to wait to see where they move everybody.
Right.
And then man. Friday. And then after weigh-ins we'll do what we do.
Recap of the weigh-ins and then sometimes it's hard to do Saturday night at pre-fight, post-fight reaction because the adrenaline, and if it's like a bad day like this, I was just not in the mood to. I was so mad.
Yeah, and the thing is too, by the way, guys, anyone who tailed the parlays or is watching and looking from the past video, all our parlays would have, well, not all of them, but most of them would have hit if Vera just won.
Yeah. Yep. That was the key one.
That was our key pick.
We said even we were so good on the main card. When we got to the prelims, it was very difficult. We still bet those fights because that's what we do. And we cover those fights. We ain't
scared to do it. We ain't scared to talk about it.
Right. But, you can't be mad at how it went because we knew every fight was going to be maybe some bullshit involved or weird.
And you're in Abu Dhabi.
We just wasn't confident. And you're in Abu Dhabi, so you don't know.
And then, that goes to Nurmagomedov, who I mean, we don't even really need to say much. We knew he was going to win.
Yeah, we knew he was going to win.
This is the thing, though. We didn't think it was going to go to decision.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
I don't think anybody did.
No.
Michael Juice, whatever. He I will say he showed resilience, and he showed that he was tough, man. He kept coming no matter what. Yeah, he kept coming. So
and you know what's funny? We talked
give
about
it
that
to
a little bit too on the last podcast, you know, about these people who have all the experience, right? Yeah. They have that dog in them, and they've been around the block. This guy, Magomedov's nothing new to what Mikhail has seen, you know. But you know, Mikhail's he's next, you know. And yeah, man, you know, that I can't say it was too shocking, although obviously we did
beat him up for 3 rounds.
You know.
Yeah.
So but yeah, I mean that was a nice one. He
also took that fight on short notice. I didn't know that.
Who the fuck wants to do that against that guy, you know? Yeah. Yeah. So, but you know, and then we get to, you know, phenomenal call on the double chance sub or decision.
Yeah.
Main event.
Yeah. Corey Sandhagen showed that his jiu-jitsu was pretty good. Like, he wasn't going down. He got his back taken a couple of times and just was not going. He almost got put in a twister. Survived that.
Corey Sandhagen proved that he does belong there, but he does have some shit to work on, right?
Yeah.
Like
the takedowns, he only had 5, it says right here, but it felt like more. And the takedowns were like top floor type takedowns, like boom, like picking him up off the floor and taking him down,
like disrespectful.
Yeah, Nurmagomedov had his way with Corey Sandhagen, and that shows how good this guy is, man. Does he jump up to that spot and get number 2?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
So that's something that Tuesday, we're gonna talk about.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's something we got to talk about
because he's getting the next title shot, whoever wins.
Yeah. There's some ideas I have, but I'm gonna save it for Tuesday because it's juicy. But I think we should look at around the division next couple days. Yeah. Tomorrow's already Monday, so. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a really good podcast on Tuesday, bro. Because that division just got a whole lot more interesting.
Oh yeah.
That shit just got shooken up. By the way, I want to point out Umar has not beat anybody ranked before.
Wow.
This was his first ranked fight, and he fucking manhandled probably, I would say,
the number 2.
The toughest guys in there, if not the.
Yeah, number 2. Right? And what's even more crazy is how, like, Khabib is such a great coach that he was like, stop trying to take him down. Your hands are better than him. Go and fight this guy. Stand up with him. And that was like, when I heard that, I was like, uh-oh. Because we all knew that the way Corey Sandhagen was going to win was his hands. But that wasn't the case at all. He was piecing up Corey Sandhagen. I was like, wow. I was impressed.
You know, this is what I will say about the Dagestani fighters, bro, is their hands have improved vastly over the years.
Yeah.
Vastly. I mean, remember when Khabib dropped Conor?
Yeah, that was shocking.
Who expected that? You know, Islam, nobody. You know, knocking out Volk. I mean, throwing hands with Dustin, outboxing Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's nuts.
Who the fuck seen that coming?
Yeah. These guys are real deal.
They're the real deal, bro. So kudos to them, man. Kudos to Coach Khabib. I wish Khabib would come back and fight GSP for one last legacy fight, but hey, you know.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be nice.
They've both been out and
GSP. I'm just gonna point out, guys, GSP has one more fight left on his contract.
Does he?
That's why he hasn't done anything else, boxing or anything else, because he has one fight left.
Wow. You think he just quits, or you think he got something up his sleeve?
You never know with that guy.
Yeah.
You never know. He's not a big media
guy. He
stays
in phenomenal shape.
Oh, dude, he's fucking jacked always.
Yeah.
I envy whatever the fuck that guy's talking. Bro, I wish I was chiseled like that, man. It's hard work, man.
Me
You know,
too.
it's just been he's always done it. He's not the athlete.
Stays flexible.
He doesn't take time off. He does gymnastics. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of shit like that. Stretches a lot, which is phenomenally underrated stretching. You know, he does a lot of good shit. And you know what? It's crazy. He doesn't lift heavy weights. It's all body weight stuff, bro.
Wow. Yeah, he's an animal.
An animal, bro. Freak of nature, especially for fucking Canadian, bro.
Yeah.
How many Jack Canadians we seen like that, bro? Nah.
Yeah.
That's a freak. They made him glad, bro. But yeah, man, I mean, that sums it up. Weird card. You know, we still hit 60%, over 50. Not our best day. Probably, I don't know. We've had maybe one or two really bad days that were worse than that. But other than in the years we've been doing this, it's, you know, it stays pretty consistent. Right. But yeah, brother.
The next card is gonna be it's gonna be a tough one because usually fight nights are tough, but we'll manage.
Yeah, you know, we're gonna come back swinging. We should probably even maybe, I don't know, we could always do the podcast for our predictions before the weigh-ins, but and then maybe just do a follow-up podcast talking about what we've seen at the weigh-ins and if we want to switch anything.
Yeah. Right.
You know, that way we're not scrambling like last time. Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, so Tuesday we'll follow up. You know, we'll even talk tomorrow, man. I got a subject that I want to podcast with you on my some other shit I got going on, and pick your brain on some shit since I know you're politically inclined.
Right.
But yeah, brother. Yeah, man. I mean, overall, still a good weekend. Not a great weekend, but a good weekend.
Right.
You know. Dan, what time do you get home, bro? Let's say you're 3 hours ahead. You get home
4:30, so 1:30 your time. Well, I get out at 4:30, so I'll probably get home before 5, so 2.
Are you gonna be busy as soon as you get home?
Nah.
Okay. I'm thinking of doing the podcast earlier tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
A politic one that I want to do with you. Something that I've been planning on my other channel and shit. But I'd like to have you involved in that.
Yeah, I will definitely be there.
Yeah. And then we'll hit the sports one on ours on Tuesday. Yep. And then man, you let me know if there's ever any topics you want to talk to me about on here, bro. You let me know. Yeah. I'm all ears. You know.
Yeah, we should have did the boxing one. I was right on a lot of stuff, but after the UFC, I didn't want to put more money, and I was just like, whatever, you know. But a lot of underdogs won that I mentioned that were gonna win, and I was upset that I didn't put money on it because it would have been a great payday. Yeah, but it is what it is.
It's all good. Hey, we're gonna be more prepared this week, bro.
Yeah.
We were kind of scrambling last time because we fucking we're trying to make this podcast happen. Right. And we're going through the learning curves, and I feel a lot more comfortable now and a lot more prepared. So
me too. Yeah.
Yeah, brother. Anything else before we head out, or
that's it?
That's it. Okay, cool, man. Still got about 34-minute video out of this. But yeah, guys, that's our recap for UFC Fight Night Abu Dhabi, Nurmagomedov versus Sandhagen. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot more dope ass content coming like this. And follow me at Skitzo BloodLine. Again, follow me at Skitzo BloodLine. Brooklyn, where can they follow you at?
Brooklyn Feliciano. I believe there's an underscore in there. Let me just pull it up. It's a little. Let's see. All right, it's Brooklyn _Feliciano _. Yep.
There we go. Mine just all Skitzo BloodLine. And yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Brooklyn, it's always a pleasure speaking to you, my guy. Glad we got this out the way.
Look forward.
Yeah. We're gonna I could talk to you every day, honestly, on camera, bro.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man.
Yeah, man. I got a very interesting topic. I'm gonna text you right now, bro. I got a very interesting topic I want to talk to you about tomorrow. I'm gonna text it to you right now so you're prepared.
All right, sounds good.
All right, brother. Much love, man. You have a good night. I'm gonna text you, dog.
You too, man. All right, later.
Thank you guys for watching.